Hello everybody, welcome to the ITL. This week, it's been a rainy week for one thing. It's chilly right now. I actually kicked on my little torpedo heater out in here in the garage just to get some of the dampness and chill out of the air. But that's neither here or there. It's raining and it drove me into the garage. I tried looking at the front porch, see if I can shoot on the front porch, and here, the way the rain's coming in, it's actually raining in on the front porch from the front, and it's just better just to do it this way. But saying that, I was asked a question about stickers for my channel. I've chosen a while back to wait until I get to 1,000 subscribers before I start making stickers, because it's not really the money thing, but it really is if you get monetized. It's more or less, I kind of view it as my channel is not big enough to really create and promote for stickers. And I rather prefer, in part, this goes to the money a little bit, I'd rather put my funds into products and stuff that I can actually pick up every now and then and show to you guys. And most of them are reasonably cheap, I'll say that. And I'll actually tell you guys if they work, if they don't work, and blah blah blah, because I can give you an honest review, because I'm not sponsored by anybody. If anything, in the future, hopefully I'll be sponsored by you guys for viewing my channel and getting monetized in the future. I'm quite a ways away from that, but that's the way I see it. I want true, honest opinions, reviews to be put out. And actually, I got a little trinket here that I'm planning on showing in the ITL. It's something actually the wife picked up for me online. I had a similar version of this, but this is better. We'll get into that a little later. But like I said, I'm waiting until I get better, the channel gets larger and it can support itself. I mean, if you're a creator, you can understand this. I put my money into the equipment, I put my own money into the little gadgets that I buy, and to advertise the channel, I'm just waiting for it just starting to get, so I can get remonetized and then start getting into stickers. Yes, I can go ahead and have it where somebody else, you can order them online and pay for them. Nobody's going to do that for my channel. I want to be able to give them out for free whenever I do start that. So thinking about it, I got to wait till the channel can afford to do it on its own. I mean, I do spam cards. I make my own printed out spam cards. I do them a bunch at a time, that way I can hand them out to advertise the channel on my own. But the stickers, I'm just not going to do it, because you're not going to get a quality sticker printed out on a printer, home printer. It just ain't going to happen unless you're going to have an expensive printer. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. But yeah, little answer to that. I was going to help out another subscriber that I subscribe to his channel. He lives out west. He just started cutting the cord for TV viewing, and he put an antenna on top of his home's roof. And here it did okay. It'll last little while. It's an indoor antenna he mounted up there. It will last for a little. It should last for a little while. And I told him, I said, well, how many channels I get? It really depends on the area you live in to what channels you get. And I told him, I said, I only spent $20, between $25 for my antenna. It has very little plastic in it. It's not one of those little cheapos I can get at Walmart or something. I ordered mine online, and it looks like a standard UHF VHF antenna, but I mean, they pick up HD. This was actually an HD antenna, but it looks just like a standard UHF VHF antenna. It's got the rays comes out. I mean, I'm not using the right terminology, but you guys get to understand. They come out, the beams that come out, and it faces the right direction. I've got to face in the right direction to pick up the channels for me. And I used to get like 30 something channels. Now I'm down to like around 20 because the local TV stations drop the channels after a while. But that's part of my, I mean, I've cut the cord for satellite and cable TV years ago. And I mean, I go with the antenna on top of the roof, and then I have my internet access, what I use for this. I use for my TV also, and I use a Roku. Now, I do have a Roku Ultra right now that I just bought within the last 2-3 months, and it does fantastic. Now, was there anything wrong with my old Roku stick that I bought 3-4 years ago? Really, no. It was more or less, in time, anything electronic runs out of memory. And also, it starts getting affected from the heat, because it was a stick, and you plugged right back to the TV. It gets affected by the heat. And did it stop working? No, absolutely not. I actually have put it upstairs in my bedroom on my bedroom TV, which is actually a larger TV, flat screen TV than my living room, and a higher resolution. Now, does it use much? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Maybe once a month, twice a month. But it's a good spot there. It'll do everything I need to do as far as getting my my apps to work that I use for the Roku. I mean, I'm a Sling user. I do use, people call them slingers, but I do use Amazon Prime. I use Crackle. I used there's several free apps out there you can use, and they have commercials. Well, TV normally has commercials. Somebody's got to pay for them, the shows and the movies. I don't mind it. I don't mind it one bit. But yeah, that's just an answer to them. And I sent him links to show him about what antenna I got, because I found out they no longer sell these on Amazon. That's where I got it from. The Amazon antenna, and they no longer sell it there, but I gave them things that are really close and it's within the ballpark range of what I paid. That should help them. That really should help them. Now let's get into the videos of this past week. I used terminology, which some people evidently don't care for, and I lost some subscribers. I say good riddance, goodbye. This is my playpen. This is my playpen. Long I stay within YouTube's little realm of terminology and stuff, within their laws, this is my soapbox. If you don't like the words I use, then I guess you just move on. And I just dropped that little thing. Just move on. And I mean, that's just the way I view it. And sometimes I may use terminology that people don't care for. Sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. Sorry you don't think like I do. But everybody else, if everybody thought the same, this would be a real boring world. Should we get up in arms about this whole ordeal, just about terminology? No, that's bull crap. That's just the way it is. I mean, the way that politics has gone on nowadays, don't we have enough crap to worry down over DC than what somebody pettily says as far as terminology? What names they use? I mean, you can get upset about it, but come on, you know? Okay, we'll go ahead and show you my little quick gadget here that the missus got picked up for me. It's in a nice little semi-hard case. It's by Dofly, D-O-F-L-Y. And like I said, I had something similar to this a while back. I ended up giving it away to another YouTuber. But he doesn't seem to use it for his channel. That's okay, Keith. I think he uses it more. He did try to use it more for his Instagram and stuff like that. He's a social butterfly. But yeah, you open it up. I know you're not going to see it because it's black on black, but you pull it out. It's a lens kit for your cell phone camera. A lot of people won't use them. I don't normally use these things unless I see something I really want to get a good picture of. Okay, and I normally have my cell phone on me. A lot of times I don't have a camera that takes a good picture. So I'll grab something like this. Now it does come with the instructions, which I have tapped in here. It comes with a soft bag you can carry the stuff in, which is, I mean, it's right here. It's a little soft bag. Comes with its little lens cleaner rag, and it comes with a little C clip here that you can put on your semi-hardback case. That's what's actually trapped in the top part of the case. Now, like I said, the wife got this. The wife paid for this. Thought it was going to be a nice gift for me. This is the part I'm going to show you that I actually preferred over the older one. This is the lenses. Okay, and it's got two covers for it. It's got to keep the dust off. It's got the little back cover. This screws into the clip, which I'll pull out and show you. Here's the clip that all actually clips onto your phone. And that'll screw right into your clip. And that'll fit onto your phone. Now, if you have a wide, thick protective case in your phone, you may have to pull the phone out of that case to do it. I got to do that with mine because I drop my phone all the time. So I protect it. So I do pull it out to use this, and I've actually used it. Then you get the large for the front, and I know you're not going to see this too well, but it's kind of the scalloped style edges, and you can actually go to the company and order the little ring to take whenever you can take this off, and just put the ring on. I'm leaving mine on. It's good enough for me. Now, this will give you a wide angle, a really wide angle view. Just this, like this. And that's what I liked about it for my phone, because my phone is more of a narrow camera view. This will widen it out so you can get a real good view. Now, you can unscrew it, and this has reverse threads. Actually, that's the rings came up, popped loose. This has reverse threads. Huh. There you go. Reverse threads to loosen it up, and you get this back piece that goes on here, and that right there is a micro view. And I don't use this one by itself because I have no need for the really close-up view like that, for like looking at little teeny specks of dirt and stuff. I just have no need for that, so I'll just leave it on. But this is actually, the lenses are actually pretty good quality, it seemed like, and they're encased in metal, but really good metal. I don't know what kind it is. Don't really care to know, but it's really something that'll hold up for me for a long while. The ones that I had before, they were kind of cheap, kind of plastic on the outside and everything. They just didn't seem like they were going to hold up too well. I didn't pay a whole lot of money for that. I don't know how much this was actually, because the wife picked it up for me, and I just don't ask. But yeah, I mean, you could find them. This actually came off of Amazon. My wife does a lot of shopping just like myself. And you can buy this on Amazon. It shouldn't be too expensive. And if you're interested in something like this, or just look for other ones, you can actually get ones with like 3 different lenses, with telescopic lenses and stuff. Try them out. I wouldn't spend a whole lot of money until you find out you actually like what you're doing. And then if you do like it, try to get a better one. That way yeah, you spend a little bit more money in the end, but you're not wasting your money in the beginning if you don't care for it. That's my view on things. But yeah, the little do-fly, whatever it is, cell phone lenses. I know I'll be sticking this in the tank bag of the goat. That way it'll be there nice and handy. And actually I have several things actually. No, not several. Yeah, several things actually in my tank bag for the goat. For my cell phone, to use it out on the go. Because sometimes you run out of, say, battery for your GoPro or whatever camera you use, or you just don't want to use it at that time. But you have your cell phone. And I have plenty of memory in my cell phone. So I have my lapel clip that plugs right into my cell phone. It gives me another selfie style camera for face shots. I have my little tripod. It's a little, I think it's like a little 7-inch tripod. Has the bendable legs with the holder for my cell phone. I have that with me. I mean, I use a cell phone for multitasking. It works great. Along on top, my cell phone actually has an app in it for different tools too. It's for like leveling and different things. But anyway, that's off the topic a little bit. But anyway, the cell phone, I use it for many, many uses, not just to call. But I figured I'd go ahead and slam that on in here and there. I know you really couldn't see well. If I get enough questions about it here and there, I can find it on Amazon, send you up a link to it. I won't be profiting any. I don't do that type of thing anymore. I tried it once and it kind of flubbed on me. But I'll go ahead and send you a link to it if you'll buy from the supplier and la-di-da-da. Now, I know this is going to be a little bit long, but I announced it last night on Dante Fox's Hangout, because I mean I went on for a little while about my SUV, how it failed inspection because of rust out on the frame. I actually took this to a mechanic inspector that I'd never met before. I was told by a friend to take it to them, see what's up with it. I took it to him. This was off hours, and it's his own personal garage and stuff. And he looked at it and he said, "Mike, that frame's good. Yeah, it's got a teeny bit of rust on the hole. It's ovaling out, perfectly legal where we in Pennsylvania. The frame's not rotted out." He said, "I would take care of that, clean it up, but there's no need for repair. It's not hurting it at all. It's not illegal. It'll be fine." He told me to bring it back sometime to the garage whenever I got regular hours, and we'll make an inspection, a true inspection. He said, he won't really go over it much since he's already gone over it. And he said, "We'll take care of you." Basically, I don't have total proof, but I have suspicion that the garage that I thought was a family friend from long back, they had something going on with another garage that does frame repair. Basically, the only one they thought they were the only ones in town that did frame repair, and there was something going on between them. Yeah, you could say, well, the guy could have got burned or whatever. You know what? I don't care. You got to know what you're inspecting, how you're inspecting. If you're going to have that license, you got to know what you're doing. If you don't do it right, you just lost me. Because that same guy has actually failed a few of my mother's own vehicles due to rust in the frame. Yeah, there was one of them that should have been taken off the road, and she did as soon as I found out about it. I took a look at it. The other one, I was kind of iffy about. I'm like, I don't really see it. But it is what it is. I mean, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a stick of duck. You know? But this is MuzzleMike, hoping you all have a great week. Signing out.